Okay, here's an extra bonus one too as well. In case everybody else wondering how about these type of shelves that's like a little more standing or onto the shelves individually, I try to do that one, but this plastic is a little more different. I did explain onto the video, but I will explain it again. It depends on what type of properties these plastic have. The one I have, the ones columns that I was torching, that's a different plastic that can actually moleculize itself on the surface because it's already sun damage and it's already environmental damage, to tell you the truth, and it's already exposed over time, so that's why it's breaking down. Now for these one, the other hand, I do not know about these ones. I did the one on this side right here. It's a little more different. It doesn't bring back that texture on the surface, which is okay by me, but it does flatten it down. So for example, on this one right here, it's a little more different on these type of plastics because it varies differently, but it depends on what type of chemicals they have on top of the surface, if they resist toward the sun or if they resist toward different reasons. We don't know what type of chemicals being added into this plastic, and on top of that, we don't know what type of exposure this thing has been. But again, for these ones on top of it though, I think these ones have to be replaced. The columns is okay, it's just that these type of shelves needs to be replaced with a different material, because again, if it's begin to brittle, like for example this one here, if it begins to like break down, brittle, and begin to deteriorate, throw this away. You cannot reuse this again. It can be recycled, but again, it will break down over time. So yeah, it's better just to replace these ones. But the one with the columns, they're okay. That's the one thing. So for example, let's test this out. So I'm going to start going this right here to the torch. I'm going to do a little by sides. As you see, the chemicals start like react right away, but it begins to like mold itself out. Then you have to like immediately move out of the way. There you go. And there you go. That's what it looks like. You can't really tell from it, but again, because you see the surface begin to like change right away. And on top of that, I can actually feel the surface too as well. I can use my hand. Let me put this over here. So it's easy, okay, but again, on the top of the surface, it varies differently. Let's try it again. But don't worry, this is safe right now. I can just put this on the other side of the chair. So, right here. See, that one kind of break apart a little bit. Now this has kind of gotten to the worst condition right here. So you can actually see those scratches. But I'm going to try this one right here to see how it goes. So, let's try this out. Again, back and forth, but you can actually see the coloration is already disfigured itself. Because again, it depends on what type of exposure it has been over the past years. So I'm going to try to do a little more light. Okay, there we go. Voila. I hope the camera was steady on my side. I'm so sorry about that. But again, this is what it looks like right here. Not that big of a difference, but it does burn the surface right here. So it kind of like discolored the surface area. So I'd rather not recommend doing this right here. It's a little bit flimsy. I don't want to touch it. But again, it does create a surface that is like made it more matte and flatten it down. So for these type of shelves, I would not recommend reusing it again. Just recycle it into a nearby recycler. Throw it away because it will deteriorate over time. But again, it will be reused again with another purpose of recycling. So, or recycling plastic, because again, it's plastic. It can be remelted again, but into a newer shelf. So it's better just throw in the trash bin. Then after that, they'll take care of it along the way. Hopefully they do that. If not, then I'm not sure how to do it with these guys right here. I think there's a video that you can actually use those metal iron rods to actually remelt them again onto this right here. That's the only way I'm thinking about it. But again, this type of plastic, it tends to deteriorate over time. The reason why these one begins to break down, again, marketing. Just to reuse, resell over and over and over again. But these guys, there, hand, these guys did fantastic. They actually remelted. Okay, hope this is interesting, and hopefully that answered your questions. Okay, bye.